day. Welcome to FKU Africa Podcast. How can an African be a foreigner in an African country? To gain mentality, we need to let go of the influence of the West. Yeah, so what's up, y'all? Alright. Yeah, it's been a minute, it's been a while. It feels like I haven't been talking to you guys for a long time. I've been missing you all. So last time we've been having conversations. The week before last, we had a conversation with ADQ, which is Andre Dion Qualls from North Carolina in the USA, a Pan African brother that is doing the most on that side. So we chopped it up. I hope you did enjoy the episode that I had with him. Follow up, it was Regis Tembachako, a brother from Zimbabwe that is a close friend of mine that is staying here in Cape Town. We had a very interesting interview. I hope you did check that out. We did speak a lot of interesting topics like African spirituality, African identity, the politics in Zimbabwe, the politics all around Africa, and how the African leaders actually handles the money and the reasons behind those kind of things that they do. So I hope you did subscribe, and if you have not subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button, click a comment, and leave your message to us and tell us what else would you want us to talk about, and click that like. It's very important to do those things when you're watching the videos. It helps us grow, it helps us being reached by many people. Even on the search engines, if we are being searched, the more numbers are going up, the more we are going up on top in the search list of African podcasts. So please make sure that you do support by doing that. You don't need to subscribe with money. There's no money involved. You just click the subscribe button. Yeah, now that is out of the way. So today we're going to be talking about a very sensitive topic. What has been happening in South Africa in the last week? It was very devastating, and it was cruel, and it was violent. It was a violation of human rights by a company called Clicks Store Corporation Group. So what happened is over the weekend, Click posted an advertising ad on their website. There was a comparison of two pictures. In these pictures, there's a black woman, and in the picture, there's a text in the picture that says "dry and damaged hair." This is a black woman with an afro, and then underneath that, there's a white woman that says fine and flat hair. This is the white woman. And the other one is a black woman also. Natural hair says frizzy and dull hair. There's a white woman with braids and some hair. It says normal hair. So people noticed that. They noticed it and started to make an outcry on Twitter directed to Clicks. Clicks saw that this outcry is becoming really serious. It was trending for hours and hours of trending. So what they did, they wrote an apology. The apology was so lame that no one took it serious. No one even said we really apologize. We accept your apology and stuff. I would only read one. The first one says, "We made a mistake and we sincerely apologize for letting you down. We recognize that we have a role to play in creating a more diverse and inclusive South Africa. Starting with our website content, we know we need to do better and commit to ensure our content better reflects its value." There's a number of apologies that they did. So, you know how leaders are when in terms of seeing the trends and start to follow them. A major important people on Twitter, the likes of Zozibini Tunzi, Miss Universe, share her sentiment and make sure that she made a voice heard from clicks. And then they did apologize to her also, the likes of Buseni Dlozi, Shivangwe, Tumisole, other celebrities also made sure that their voices being heard. So, but the one that is really took it serious, took it to the streets is the EFF leader, Julius Malema. Is the one that posted a tweet that says, "Tomorrow we're going to march and we're going to shut down cliques until the demands are met." There were certain of demands that they wanted to know who was responsible, what agency they used to create this, and all kind of things. They wanted those demands, and so if the demands were not met within 24 hours, they were going to march and close the stores. That's what they did on Monday. The march started a peaceful march. They went to the stores and closed them. In some areas, there were no EFF leaders. They were just EFF followers and lovers. It broke into violent. Some they broke into the stores. They petrol bombed them. Some they wrecked the shelves and kick everything down and all the kind of things. So during that time, on Monday, Tuesday, no statement from the DA, no statement from the ruling party, which is African National Congress here in South Africa. No statements to other parties. We have about, I'm sure there are like 20 parties who are here. No statement at all towards what Clicks has done, even no actions. So during that time, there are videos of Julius Malema closing down, putting a chain. On one of the cliques in, I think it's Polokwane, I think. Some cadres were deployed in Randburg, some in Cape Town, some in Joburg. Yeah, so you close it down on Tuesday. The first thing that they did, the DA, the known racist party that is led by white people, that they are using other black people who are fools to be their leaders just to gain votes of the black people, was shown on the news and even on Twitter, even on YouTube. It's out there. You can go and check it out.
Hi, this is DA Shadow Minister Andrew Whitfield. On Monday this week, I laid charges against Julius Malema and the Economic Freedom Fighters for incitement to violence, malicious damage to property, and intimidation. Since Monday, we have seen repeated incidents of violence, intimidation, and destruction of property. We welcome the arrest of several EFF members and an EFF Member of Parliament, and we're calling on SAPS to do more to bring others to book. We recognize the harm that the Clicks advert caused. It was wrong, it was insensitive, and it was racial stereotyping. There is no place in our society for racial stereotyping, and there is no place in our society for violence in response to a problem. We live in a constitutional democracy, and we must uphold the rule of law. But the one question that I still have for the South African Police Service is why they have not arrested Julius Malema. It was his tweet and his call to attack that has led to violence across the country. We cannot rest until those responsible for violence and criminality are brought to book. And so again today, we are challenging the South African Police Service to move swiftly to bring Julius Malema to book. We cannot allow this group of violent vigilantes led by the inciter-in-chief, Julius Malema, to commit crimes and go unanswered. We must hold them accountable, we must bring them to book, and the buck must stop with Julius Malema.
Wanted to open a case for EFF for vandalizing and preventing a place of business for making money. So that says to you, they don't really care about human rights, violations, and all these kind of things. Now, what they cared about was to see black people in jail. That's why they responded to the march, not to the racism that was portrayed by Click's store. So after that, on Wednesday, EFF set a meeting. They had a sit down with Clicks and Unilive. I think it's Unilive or Unilever. Yeah, they had a meeting with them, trying to resolve this thing because it seemed like it's not going anywhere. EFF is not backing down. It's closing the places of businesses. People are scared to go in. But throughout that time, I wouldn't say all the stores were closed. Not all the stores were closed. Not in white people's areas. Certainly, other people didn't know. Most of people, they don't have Twitter here in South Africa. So some of them, they didn't know what was going on. They see people, and then one of the people from the EFF would explain what is this all about. Some they didn't even know what these brands are, these hair product brands are, and all these things. Some people, they just don't know these things. So the outcome of the meeting, it was actually I would say good. I would say expected. So it was the scholarships for 5 female students of pharmacy, the minimum of 60,000 sanitary towels and pads for black girls, termination of racist white owned products, which is a Tresemme. 2 giant companies, Clicks and Unilever, fired executives who were presiding over the racist adverts. So through that, other shops also removed product Tresemme from their stores. Other shops like Macro, ShopRite, Pick n Pay, I think Checkers, I think also Discam, they removed it, the Tresemme product, and replaced it with the black-owned hair products. That was one of the demands. So, is that a win, or is just another apology, some sort of apology, because they don't lose anything. That's nothing to them. I don't know. We can figure it out if it's a win, but surely it's an awareness that they must take us serious as black people. They can't come to our land and open businesses and export products from America, Europe, China, India, Japan, and advertise those products by degrading us in our land. What do we do when when they're doing those kind of things? We go to the streets and protest. Is that enough? What is this strategy? I've been saying it that it's time for us as black people to start our own enterprises. It's time for us as black people to start spending on our own products. It's time for us as black people to start to wear our own brands. Support your local. Go to the mother that you know that is sewing some t-shirts, skirts, and just go and buy there. Go and make your own designs there. Go to the brother that have a merchandise. Go support the merchandise of that brother. Go to the brother that is doing music. Go buy the music and listen to that music. Go to the brother that is producing books, is writing books. Go buy those books and read those books. People like DJ Spoo, they should inspire you. That's an entrepreneur. That's the hustler, hardest hustler here in South Africa, in the whole Africa. He was chased out of SAPC. He was chased out of the radio station that he was working at because of hustling, making sure that his More Fire brand is up there, is getting free advertising. They chased him out, but now he's been appearing in Harvard. He's been lecturing in VETS, in all these big universities, going and and be a guest speaker there and do a business lecture. So you must be motivated to start your own business or to buy to a black related business so that you won't have to experience these kind of things, so that you won't be agitated to see these things happening because it had nothing to do with you. For me, I will never step my foot again at Clicks. Me. I don't know about you. And if I boycott something, I boycott it. The day that I saw a Xhosa man speaking against the Queen, another black-owned company that is producing the Fergusons that are producing the Queen and other soapies and dramas, exploiting our people, one after another, complaining about the same thing. I told myself that I will never, ever watch their products, their production ever again, and I have not, and I will never. Because why? They are not making it easy for us as black people to be in those industries. Acting is not paying. How much more if you exploit now actors with the little that they have, you still exploit them? Have you seen that someone is getting an interest of 100 rand as an actor? Even in my own job, I will never accept an interest of 100 rand. That's bullshit. So, talking about these protests, all in all, we could celebrate as a win for a battle, not for a war. The war is still ongoing. We celebrate it. We make sure that these things are not happening ever again. If they happen, we take drastic measures. Now, the question is, did the EFF do the right thing to go and march at that store after people were saying that EFF is going to cost many black Africans their jobs, is going to cost, is not going to give them those jobs, where are they going to work, wara, wara, wara. What is important here? Because this is like a relationship. An uncle that is staying with a niece and the aunt of the niece and keep on raping the niece. And then the aunt says, what are you going to do? Should we arrest him? What are we going to eat? Who's going to provide for us? Should we stay because of that? Because they are giving us jobs. Is that even a job? Is that job even have an UIF? Can you buy a house with that job? Can you own a living with that job, like a car that will transport you? Don't catch these coronaviruses. Can you take your child through high school and university working there? No one stays there more than 5 years. People are just passing by there. That place is for people who have ambitions, people who have gap years and all these kind of things. And no one lost their job through that. No one lost their job. People are still going to work. The march was stopped after the meeting. Monday, people are going to work. I think it's opening tomorrow. Today, Saturday, it's opening. Tomorrow, Monday, it's opening. People will be. No one is losing their job except for the racist people. But there are those black people who are scared and who doesn't know where to draw the line between being woke and being stupid. Those kind of black people will be saying EFF is uh, taking jobs from the people. From the people, is taking food from the people's mouth, is taking jobs from the black South Africans. Instead of waking up and fight for your own rights, this is what was happening even during the times of apartheid. Other people were not fighting. They were okay with what was going on. They accepted the situation. Like you, that is saying we were wrong for engaging. People will not tolerate these things. They identify those kind of people. In the olden days, those people were burned in fire. Those are sellouts. Those are sellouts. People say, this thing is nothing. Why would you complain about? Of course, we have dry hair, what. This is the sign of racism. Everyone can see it. You can't compare the two and say this one is bad and dry and this one is normal. No, it can't work like that. And after that, there was a hashtag that was going around from Thursday that was saying thank you EFF. There were a number of those hashtags, and this is the one from a sister from Namibia. Said, thank you, Malema. You didn't only fight for South Africans, but all Africans. I am so excited that the racist products are removed in Namibia stores shelves too because of you. And the other one says, deep inside, someone wishes to say thank you, EFF, but pride, yeah, involved. And the other one says, history remembers the brave. Lord Chibangwe, thank you, EFF. There were a number of those after that, people appreciating what was happening, the deal that was closed after that, those sanitaries that will be sent, those 5 students that will be identified from black communities. So we appreciate everyone that is watching. Hope you did subscribe. Hope you did enjoy this conversation that I had with myself about clicks. Wherever you are in Africa, this is happening all over. I say asante, Tsamaku, fikiria kwa undani, duku.